Okay, here we go. If you're looking for $1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, or over $1,000,000, I'm going to cover how you can quickly apply for grants or financing for all those amounts, how to do it efficiently with some pro tips using the Skip dashboard to increase your chances of getting approved for either those grants, loans, or lines of credit. And if it's grants, what the grant approvers look for, and if it's loans, what the financiers look for. A must-watch video, especially if you're already using Skip or you're thinking about using Skip to help you get funding for your business. I'm going to be demoing the Skip dashboard here and quickly show you how to get through applications. But the same things apply if you're using Skip on your phone, either through the browser or the native app. As you can see on my dashboard, I'm tracking 845,000 worth of grants across 62 grants. My application completion rate is 24%. I'm 70% funding ready, and there's 3 grants that potentially Skip can apply to for me. Let me start with the grants auto apply and click that. I'm going to review all 3 of these, see if I'm eligible. Pure Leaf Tea Break Grant, 5 to 20K grant to create a healthier workplace. Based on that, I may be eligible. I'm going to click apply for me. Honeycomb Credits, $5,000 Golden Summer Grant, 5K grant for small businesses. Also looks like that may apply to me, so I'll click apply for me. $4,000 grant for women or minority entrepreneurs. This is the Galaxy Grants. I don't think I can apply to this one, so I'm going to click not interested. Now for those 2 that I just clicked auto apply for, I need to give Skip a little bit more information. A lot of this is already filled in, but there's a new question here that I need to answer. I'll fill those out. I'm going to use the Write with AI to make sure I get a moderate or strong answer. Then I'll click submit, and Skip goes and does its thing and applies to this grant on my behalf. Same with the Honeycomb Credits. First, I'm going to read reviews and see if this is worth applying for. Good grant opportunity, says J-Rod. Straightforward question with a huge word count to explain all that's needed. Easy to apply, would recommend for any business. I can keep going, but based on that, seems pretty straightforward. And I only need to add a few more pieces of information here. Business category, any Facebook or Instagram URL. That's about it. Then I can click submit, and Skip will apply to this for me. That's something I'll always keep an eye on every time I log in. Are there any new grant auto apply options that Skip can apply to for me? You can see I'm up to 63 grants tracked worth $865,000. Now I'm going to go take a look at the new and recommended grants. There's virtually always a Skip $1,000 instant grant available like this one. I'll quickly enter. Most of the time the questions are already pre-filled for me, so all I have to do is click the apply button, and then I'll go check the app later and write down my entry number and PIN number. And even though Skip will send me a calendar reminder, I usually like to add one myself on my calendar. All those $1,000 instant grants are usually Tuesday and Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, but sometimes there's a bonus instant grant, so always keep an eye on the timing there. Then I'm going to go through some of these other new grants. Female Founder World Grant, 15K grant for a female founder. If you're a female founder, click I'm interested, go through these 6 questions. Then you can take those questions and finish your application on the Female Founder World Grant website. The advantage of doing it here, of course, is you can get real-time feedback on the strength of your answers, and you can use the Write or Improve with AI. I can apply to this, so I'm going to click not interested. Back to the dashboard, the Skip 10K grants, it says I'm 100% completed, but I haven't applied yet. So that's amazing. Literally all I have to do is scan the questions that have already been pre-filled. There's only 4 questions for this. What does your business do? How would the 10,000 help your business? What makes you proud of your business? And why did you start your business? Some of these answers could definitely use improvement. They're rated as moderate. I always try to go for strong, even though it's not possible every single time, but this one's too short, so is this one. So I would take a few minutes to go over these, write in a little bit more, maybe use the Improve with AI, and the brand new Strengthen Answer option to add more details in. But look at that, I've already gotten a new strong answer that I can save and insert into the application. I do that for the other 3 questions, then click submit. And there it is, I'm entered. I can leave optional feedback. This is a great chance for you to say what you liked about the application, what you didn't like, or anything else on your mind. And every time you apply for a grant or funding, you have the option of sharing it directly with someone else and paying it forward. Now I'm going to scan some of the fundings due soon. just to make sure I don't miss out. The last thing I want to do is miss out on grant deadlines. 50K grant for professional hair founders. That doesn't apply to me, so I'll click not interested. Pure Leaf Tea Break grant, and the Future of Women at Work grant. I assume I'm not eligible. I'm going to read the details just to make sure. Be women owned, 50% or more. I'll click not interested because it doesn't apply to me, and I'll go back and explore more fundings. I feel pretty good about that. I was able to apply for 3 more grants just now and dismiss a few that weren't applicable to me. I'm not going to miss any deadlines. Grants is done. Now I'm going to go look at some financing options, higher dollar amounts, 25, 50K, up to $1 million plus. I'm going to click the financing tab. Here are my matches based on my existing business information. One is a business line of credit. The others are term loans, SBA 7A loans. I can see details for all of these and then finish applying for some of these. And what I really like is that there's the minimum credit score here. A lot of these only require 600 plus. And some of these, look at these: New Tech up to 10-year terms, AOF up to 5 years, Funding Circle up to 7 years. These will take me directly to the partner website and I can finish applying for financing. For all of these fundings, we've helped hundreds and hundreds of businesses get approved. They're great options with great reviews. And like I say, it can hurt to get the offer. Yes, it'll take a little bit of time, but please take the time to do it. If you weren't qualified or you want to check again what's out there for you, not a bad idea to do this once a quarter or once every 6 months. Take a look at what financing options are out there for you. And you can make a trade-off in your mind, term loan versus line of credit. If you go the line of credit route, all you have to do is get approved. You only pay interest when you draw on the funds, so potentially a great safety net for you. Now, I said I'd give some tips on how to maximize your chances of winning grants or financing. First, on the financing front, most lenders look for a time in business of at least a year, and a lot look for $20,000 in monthly revenue, give or take. And then there's a credit score, but like I already showed you, 600, 650, if you're in that range, chances are there's lenders out there that can approve you. And finally, for the grants, of course, for the Skip Instant grants, those are just about showing up and hoping we call your number and you're present. But for our larger $10,000 grants, make sure your answers are moderate or strong. Strong, ideally. If they're well written, I guarantee you're going to be in the top 5%. Don't repeat yourself. Write from the heart. Tell your story. It will come across to the folks reading your application. That goes for Skip grants and other grants listed here. Just be authentic and tell your story. And if you don't think you're a good writer, use the tools available to you. That could be AI to help get your thoughts going, to help clean up your grammar or spelling, or to talk with someone who can give you direct feedback on your grant questions. Let me know in the comments what your favorite feature is on a Skip, and are you looking for grants or financing? Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.